Where did you grow up?
Where did I grow up?
Yeah.
In in 3 different places in Aurora, and then Unionville, and then Markham, near Markham, farmhouse near Markham.
Was it farmland back then?
Oh yeah, all farmland then.
Was it pretty farmland?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it was.
Near Markham?
Yeah.
That was with your foster family, right?
Pardon me? Yeah.
Did you move with your foster family to all 3 places?
Yeah, I moved with them quite a lot. But I was 4 when I went to them, and then I stayed there with them until I was 15.
Why didn't you stay longer?
Didn't know why I didn't want to.
Okay.
I got a job at Ajax, and I liked really being at Ajax, where there were lots of other young people.
Did you work on the farm with your...
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what were your chores?
I'm milking the cows and driving the tractor to do the things that have to be done to the tractor, and general farm work.
Weeding?
Oh yeah.
With a hoe?
Oh yeah.
Was the bathroom an outhouse?
Pardon me?
Was the bathroom an outhouse? Where did you go to the bathroom? Outside?
Yeah, we had an outhouse. Yeah.
Was there electricity? With electricity though, right?
Electricity. A lot of places. Well, we moved. My foster parents moved quite a bit, and most of the places where they moved to, there wasn't electricity.
Wow. Now, you told me this amusing story once about the outhouse and Uncle Harry and how you were hiding inside the hole. Don't remember that?
No, I wasn't. I don't remember. No, I wasn't hiding.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll just delete this bit.
Your job in Ajax, was that a factory, wasn't it?
That was a war plant. It was a war plant. It started as a war plant.
What were you making?
Well, they were filling. Well, I didn't work in the plant itself. I worked in the cafeteria.
Yes.
What they did there was they filled shells, large shells with the charges that make them fire.
Wow.
To shoot them at the Germans.
Sorry, say that again?
To fire them at the Germans, right? Because of World War II.
Yeah, World War II. Yeah.
So you were working in the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what were you doing? Cooking or?
Oh, I was helping in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Dishwasher?
No, I didn't do much dishwashing. I did a bit, but not for very long.
Like
Shoe leather?
food prep? Like preparing the food? Like cutting up preparing the food?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, preparation of food for
prep, yeah.
Helping the chefs.
How long did you work there for?
less than a year before before they closed the plant because the war had ended and I think I went there in '44 and I left there in '45.
Okay, where were you on the day the war that you heard about the war ending, and how did you feel?
I was at Ajax, I guess, and
So creepy.
I never got very much involved in thought about the war.
Because you were young.
How old were you when you got your first car? Your driving license?
I got my first driving license when I was 16.
Okay, so I borrowed this from.
Did you get your own car right away?
Sorry, say that again.
Did you get your own car like right away?
No.
Okay, you lent me this safe driver pin. Okay, and it's your 1 year safe driving award.
Oh yeah.
You lent it to me. Can I keep it? I wear it every day in memory of you. Well, like not in memory but to honor you.
Yeah, okay. I think I had one. I think I had a second year one.
Really?
Two.
Oh, I would wear both.
Did you get that at the driving academy? At the driving
No,
school?
Eden's.
Oh.
Eden's gave those to drivers to had no accidents.
That was a very nice tradition. That was a very nice tradition.
What's that?
The
Giving
pins.
these pins? Giving these pins?
What about what I don't understand what you're saying.
It was very nice to get these pins.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
from after the war, what did you do after the war?
Well, I came and went to Toronto. And I went to Toronto. And I had a job working at Louis' Liberal Lunch, where I worked there for off and on for 5 or 6 years.
Really? You were in your 20s then?
Yeah, I would have been in my 20s then, yeah. But not when I went there. I was only 16 when I...
Yeah, so you were 21 or 22 when you left.
Around there, yeah.
And then after that?
Well, I still worked there some. After I got married to Solange, and I got married to her in 54.
How old were you then?
23, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
23, 24. 23, 24.
Okay. I thought you were older than that.
No. I was less than 7 years older than her.
You were both kids. You were both kids.
Oh yeah, so of course.
And now look at. It's great that you got to live such a long and wonderful life.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, Solange lived to a pretty good age, 81.
Yeah.
She was a little over 81. She turned 81 in January of this year, and and then she passed away at the end of March.
what was your wedding day? July 31st. What year? What year were you married in?
Oh, 50,
54?
54.
Okay. So, and you were working at a carnival? You were working at a fair? Is that right?
Where?
You were telling us that you worked at a fair,
The ex.
the exhibition?
I don't understand what you were saying.
She wants to ask you, where did you meet Mom?
Because you were both.
Oh, at the
working-
exhibition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her at the exhibition. But we didn't do it, we didn't take up then. It was very, no, it was like it was destined. I worked the evening shift, and one night when I got home, I didn't feel like going to bed right away, and which is something I never did. And I went for a walk up to Brewer Street, where a guy that used to work at Louis Liberal Lunch worked, and when I was in there, Solange was in there with a girlfriend, and that's when we really got together.
And she said, "Hi, Gilbert."
Yeah, Gilbert. Yeah, I told her my name was Gilbert at the exhibition.
Why did you go by Gilbert? Just
This crazy teen stuff?
Well, there was a guy in Moods that I didn't particularly. I wasn't particularly fond of the guy, but his name was Gilbert Rowland, I think, and it was this guy's name Gilbert and that just happened to be Solange's father's name.
yeah.
Just put that on that plate
Yeah.
if you're looking for a place to put it.
Yeah.
And then after that, the rest, and then you were just together after that.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. We took up then
Oh.
steadily.
What kind of things did you do with Grandma when you were getting to know her?
You have to speak up.
What did you do? Did you take her out on dinner dates? Like, what kind of things did you do when you were getting to know her?
I had a car then, and I'd take her for drives, and I'd go to mass with her.
Really?
Yeah. And,
How did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy Mass?
oh yeah, sure.
What else did you do? What else? What else did you do? Like, did you?
Did you take her flying?
Yeah, I did. I took her flying once.
Where did you go?
We're at the island airport just for some local flying.
Did you fly over the 401 that was being built?
I don't know. I don't remember if we went that far north. I don't remember. Well, it could be. It could be. I didn't fly out over the lake because that's not advisable with a single-engine aircraft.
How old were you when you got your pilot license? Like before you met Grandma?
I got it in 49. I got it in 49, I think. 49, I would have been 20.
Wow.
How did you fund it?
Well, I spent all the money I was making. It was fairly. Flying was fairly cheap then compared to now. Now, the use of a plane was probably $100 an hour or more, but it was only 10 then with dual with a trainer. $10 an hour with a trainer and $8 an hour for solo.
Was there a government assistance program to get
Yeah,
more?
I got $100. I got $100 from the government.
Because
Well, they wanted a reserve of people with flying experience in the event of involvement in another war.
So did you get into a car accident before you met Solange?
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell us about that?
Oh, it was on Shepherd Avenue, I think, and I think a wheel came off the car. There was a wheel off it anyway when and it the most injury I had was to my face, and then I got whacked in my stomach from the steering wheel when I went through the windshield.
You did?
Yeah.
This was pre a seatbelt time, of course. When we were little,
Mm-hmm.
the cars didn't have any seatbelts.
Oh, this was before that.
Yeah.
So you weren't wearing a seatbelt?
No, they didn't have seatbelts.
Oh my
in cars
God.
then.
It was a different world back then. You know what? I think we should take a break from the questions while I charge the batteries on this. The battery's flashing red.
Oh, I gotta go.
Well, thank you very much for your.
You lost some teeth too. Didn't you have your jaw? Didn't you have your jaw wired shut too?
I had a broken jaw from the accident.
Oh.
Yeah,
Awful.
what they did then, they didn't put they didn't put a thing on the outside of your face then to